Welcome and good afternoon. Midstate Magazine, Molly Mishler, Matt Doherty. Miles, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, Matt?
I'm all right. I kind of had a weird start to my day.
Tell us.
I will. I'll
Okay.
share. If you know me, and some of you do, I love to sleep in. That's a thing I do.
You do enjoy a good
If I don't
nap or
have to
two,
get up early, I don't,
which is good.
which is nice.
Sleep is good.
So I'm in bed. It's about 8:15 in the morning. Boom, 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 boom on my door. I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the heck was that? Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, oh my God, the house must be on fire. So I'm grabbing the TV, I grab my valuables, I pop the cell phone in the pocket. I'm about ready to crawl
You're
out the
about to
window.
go out the window, huh?
And my roommate is like, phone's for you, dude. Thanks, buddy. 8:15 in the morning.
Was it really that urgent?
No, it wasn't.
Was it an urgent phone call?
No, it wasn't. It was just, hey, what's up? It was like we had business to discuss on the phone, but it wasn't like...
It wasn't like you must answer this phone call right now or
Yeah.
the world will end.
Yeah, I thought, oh my God, I got to get out of here.
Well, you thought, typically
know.
if someone bangs on your door like that, you think something is wrong.
But I'm kind of a baby when it comes to my sleep. So what are you going to do?
What's the latest you've ever slept in?
Well, like 3? No, depending on when I go to bed, though.
What if you go to bed?
I'd say like 15 hours is probably my
At
longest.
your limit?
Probably.
Sometimes I get attacked by the uncontrollable sleep, is what I like to call
Is
it.
it like the boogeyman?
Kinda.
The uncontrollable
He hides
sleep man?
under the bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he crawls under the bed and he's like, you kind of roll over, you think about getting up, he comes up and knocks you on the head.
I
You go
know,
back to
and then
sleep.
I'm out for the next
That'd be
6
kinda
hours
cool.
again. No,
That's an
it
idea.
really, I feel like it's a sickness at times.
Really?
Yeah.
See,
I can sleep.
I find it relaxing.
Well, you relax.
All right, I
while
will.
we go to the news.
All right.
And sports.
Sweet.
Good evening and welcome to Midstate Magazine. I'm Paige Cohn.
And I'm Chad Hecht. In local news tonight, a popular Illinois tourist attraction may be closing due to a budget cut under Governor Ryan. Starved Rock State Park, along with 23 other Department of Natural Resources sites, may be forced to close in an effort to counter an $800 million shortfall in the state's budget. Utica, the village surrounding the park, along with its 1,000 residents, would be devastated, according to former mayor Joe Carey. Residents as well as employees of the park remain cautiously optimistic that the park will not be closed.
In university news, studies show that over 1,400 college students are killed each year due to alcohol-related accidents. Researchers discovered that data say general campaigns warning of the dangers of alcohol use have not yet been effective. The study by the Task Force on College Drinking estimates that drinking contributes to 500,000 injuries and 70,000 cases of sexual assault and date rape on college campuses.
It's okay every once in a while, but there's always cases where people abuse it.
I think you just need to be responsible, and if you're over the age, don't drink and drive and be stupid. Just be respectful to everyone around you, and if you're underage, don't use a fake ID.
Drinking gets old after a while, especially a lot of drinking gets old after a while.
Micah, how do you feel about college students who drink to excess?
Well, I think that students probably hit the bottle far too much because we live next door to them and they keep us up with their wild parties and we wish we could get to sleep at a reasonable hour.
Heavy drinking is believed to be more of a problem among college students than non-students of the same age.
In other local news, health officials say that a 75-cent tax increase on the price of cigarettes could save thousands of lives, decrease health care, and generate much-needed state funds. A campaign is underway to boost the cigarette tax in order to help children stop smoking or prevent them from even starting. Currently, with the state tax of 58 cents, most brands of cigarettes cost anywhere from $3 to $5. The proposed tax will boost the state tax to $1.33 per pack, causing a 129% increase in price. Officials believe that the increase will prompt some of the 28% of high schoolers and 24% of adults who smoke to quit. Officials also believe that the increase would save the lives of nearly 100,000 children and 84,000 adults.
Bradley International's Affairs Organization presented its third annual Forum on Globalization and Human Rights. The speakers panel represented 3 distinguished individuals, including Dr. Robert Aliber, a professor of international finance at the University of Chicago, human rights activist Dr. Kevin Danaher, a co-founder of Global Exchange, and David Williams, an international trade specialist. The debate discussed the differing views of globalization and human rights. Key arguments that were addressed were the integration of corporations, the standards of living among the lower working class, and the ability to give smaller businesses the opportunity to expand their operations.
Basically, the mission of International Affairs Organization is to promote the awareness of global issues, and basically being square in the Midwest, the general population has a tendency to not be as aware of global and cultural issues, and I think hitting college-age kids with this information is the best way to improve our chances of making the world a better place in the long run.
Well, the purpose of IAO is to get out contending viewpoints of an issue, to educate not on just one side but every side, and we think that the forum is a perfect mechanism to get experts in the field out and describe each viewpoint of globalization and human rights or whatever issue.
The speakers also identified possible human rights, including wages and corporate exploitations due to globalization. The forum was provided to increase awareness on current topics in international affairs.
Bradley University students are giving back to the community once again, but this time it's to the other Peoria students. Greg Blake has the story.
I'm standing outside of the Robert H. Michael Student Center, which is home to Bradley University's Road Marks program. This is a mentoring program that has been started by some Bradley students to reach into the community and bring in local Peoria school children. Let's take a peek inside and see what goes down.
Road Marks is a mentoring and tutoring program. The kids come from YMCA and Commonplace. We usually have around 30 kids. They range from grade school all the way up through high school. We do have seniors in our program this year, so they should be graduating in May. And that's pretty much it. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we do tutoring and mentoring. And on Thursdays, they break down into their classes of music, art, drama, life skills, and dance.
Well, the program began when a few women here from Bradley's campus went to the Women's March, which happened after the Million Man March. And they came back and they wanted to do something for Bradley's campus, so they started the program Road Marks because they're trying to lead into the future.
I like the program now. I've been there so long. I didn't used to like it when my mama signed me up at first. I thought it was going to be boring.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the show, everybody. And as you can see, this is how it goes down. From Midstate Magazine, I'm Gregory Blake.
Those students who would like to get involved in Road Marks can sign up at the activities fair in the fall.
The days of Pong have long since disappeared. Now with our sports report, Matt Strutzel gives us a look at the modern video gaming industry.
Springtime has arrived. The birds are chirping, the sun is out, the weather's beautiful. Time for kids to play games. Video games. I was able to grab Midstate Magazine's host, Matt Doherty, and sit down to a friendly game of hockey.
Hi Struts, how you doing? Thanks for inviting me out. Why don't we, when we start, I'll take the Blackhawks.
And I'll take the Senators.
Let's get it on.
I was able to jump out to an early lead after this first period goal.
Wow, Don, that was really...
Oh! He shoots, he scores!
That was pure beginner's luck, Struts, but watch out, because here comes Steve Sullivan.
Boom! Boom! Tempers began to flare, but I showed him who's boss after this little scuffle on the ice. Hey, I got you. The knockout. TKO.
You may have won the fight, Struts, but I refuse to lose the game. Here come the Blackhawks.
Bam! Woo! Nail in the coffin, buddy. Woo! After drowning in the sorrow of defeat, I challenged Matt to a game of football. I chose the Raiders. After a safety and a quick touchdown pass to Jerry Rice, I was well in command with the lead.
Rice with the reception.
There we go, go! Touchdown!
Feeling quite embarrassed that I was getting beat at my own game, I called upon the least likely of heroes, this little kick returner. After some amazing juke moves with my strong thumb control of the buttons and a few good blocks, John Capel was in good shape. He took the Raiders' kickback. You can see the focus on my face here. I was determined to score, and I do. Touchdown.
After beating Matt on the football field, I asked Bradley student Brian Baruman what he thought of athletics and video games.
I like being able to play your friends on the sports games. The fantasy games tend to take up too much time, and I think, since I don't really like to sit here and play a certain game, day in, day out, I'd rather just be able to sit down and play a sports game, for an hour and just take a nice little break.
Done with hockey. Football's all done. Now it's on to golf.
I don't want to risk getting beat again, Struts, so I'm going to take Tiger Woods.
Yeah, I really hope your golf game isn't as bad as your football. That last contest was a little too easy for me.
Hey, watch out for the sand trap there, buddy. It's not the best place to be.
Hey, if I can work on my putting right here, I might be better off.
Hey, bogeys are okay, I suppose.
If you get too sucked into them, it can have a real negative effect because you don't do anything except play games. But at the same time, it's a nice release.
For Midstate Sports, I'm Matt Strutzel.
And I'm Matt Doherty. Now back to you, Paige and Chad.
Finally tonight, in our oddly enough story, just how far will some companies go to avoid a lawsuit in today's society? The Peoria Journal-Star asked its readers to send in some of the weirdest warning labels they had, just to prove how far companies are going to avoid being sued. Some of our favorites: a label on a Japanese food processor which read, "Not to be used for the other use," and another on a package of peanuts, "Warning, may contain nuts." Companies are stating the obvious in order to protect themselves from consumers who do not quite have a grasp on how to use the products. Actually gives you a good, reason to read the box. You never know what you're getting into. So,
I guess so. Well, thank you for joining us here on Midstate News. I'm Paige Cohn.
And I'm Chad Hecht.
Back to you, Molly and Matt.
And we're back.
And we are back.
So let's talk about that oddly enough for
Okay.
a second. Because I actually have the article
All right.
from the Peoria Journal-Star.
I glanced at it earlier. You didn't see, but I was peeking at it. It's humorous.
You weren't supposed to cheat.
I know. Share with us, Molly. Share with
Can
us.
I share with you some of my favorites?
All right.
I mean, isn't this just common sense?
All right. I don't
okay,
know.
when you say on Marks and Spencer's bread pudding,
All right.
product will be hot after heating.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, make sure everybody knows.
Because you never know.
On a bottle of sleeping pills
All right.
may cause drowsiness.
Good. Well, I think they're just
Why?
they're just showing you their products
Are
are
people that
effective.
ridiculous that they have to protect themselves that
I
much
saw
from
one.
being sued?
I saw one I should have sent in. It was like on shaving cream, I think. Not for oral use. Shaving cream.
Are you kidding me?
Are you gonna eat shaving cream?
No.
But it's you know what we gotta do.
What?
We gotta go to the movie review.
Hello and welcome to Midstate's Critic Corner. My name is Rob Barris.
And I'm Reagan Gerhardt. This week we're going to take a look at the classic 1968 sci-fi thriller 2001: A Space Odyssey.
This is a work of an artist so confident in his craft that he doesn't need to include a single shot to simply keep our attention. He breaks down each scene into its true essence and leaves it on the screen long enough for us to have time to contemplate it.
What Kubrick actually did in this film was to make a philosophical statement about man and his place in the universe.
The film falls into several chronological movements. Each is an intelligent attempt to explore the evolution and progression of man throughout the ages. The first of these movements looks at the dawn of man. Upon finding a mysterious black monolith, the apes slowly begin to realize that intelligence could be used to shape the objects of the world we live in.
In this scene, we meet Dr. Haywood Floyd, played by William Sylvester, who is en route to a space station positioned under the moon. The sequence on the moon is a variation on the film's opening sequence. A second monolith is found buried in the moon by astronauts in the year 2001. The best films are those you can watch several times and get something different out of each experience. 2001: A Space Odyssey is such a film, although many people find its seriousness and complexity to be intimidating.
All this being said, 2001: A Space Odyssey transcends the genre of sci-fi film. It's a spectacular, beautiful, and thought-provoking, and the special effects still work well over 30 years later.
Thank you for joining us today. Join us next week on the Midstate Critics Corner.
See you next time. Back to you, Matt and Molly.
And we're back.
Hey, we are back.
Have you ever seen that movie?
No.
It didn't look like a Miley movie.
It looks I don't want to say scary, but too sci-fi for me.
Yeah.
I'm not into the sci-fi.
You don't really think very I mean, it's quite a thinking
Hey, you
movie.
saw me thinking during the video game thing, huh?
Yeah, you were really
How
concentrated.
intense was I there? You see the beads
of
of
sweat. Now, did you have to place those?
Oh, no, that's
That was
natural.
just natural.
No, we didn't have like a
You
spray
could just
bottle.
sweat on contact, or
no, I
on
mean,
command.
I was so focused, so concentrate.
You were ready.
You could feel the tension.
You were ready.
I didn't want to get beat in football, but I did.
So,
I'll be
it's
all right.
okay.
I'll be all right.
It's okay.
I won in golf and hockey, though.
You won it too, and he
Yeah.
only won it once.
Yeah, I wanted to get the clean sweep. I'll
That's
be all right,
okay.
though.
You can
All right.
re-challenge.
I'm over it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, we had a trouble, though, Strutzel. Remember when we did the Oddly Enough about the guy who had the seizure from too many video games?
Yes, yes. Were you concerned about
I
that?
had to, do like Struts, you got to knock it off, man. And like after, 13 straight hours, I had to make him stop.
Good job.
But we got to go to a TV timeout.
We'll be right back, I think.
We're at a crucial stage with energy usage. Prices are just too high. We need to cut consumption, and we need alternatives. That's what drove us to attempt the first static electricity-powered home. Static cells under the carpet collect energy and transfer it as needed throughout the house. Faster! Water's getting cold! Success has been elusive. It hasn't been everything we'd hoped. But besides making the house itself more energy efficient, the smartest thing we did, the bright spot, if you will, is that we equipped the house with Energy Star products, which use less juice and save money. Static electricity may not be viable, but hey, we've taken a step toward the future. Our future. Anyone can make their home more energy efficient.
Good night, sweetie.
Good night, Mommy.
And we're back.
That's so calming.
I know.
I say that every time.
Every show, but it is.
I would like to be there.
If the show's getting a little tense, you just put that up there. And
You go,
Speaking of that nice little, was it probably a sunset or a sunrise, you think?
I'm thinking set.
Was it in the west?
First of all, you want to talk about that statement?
No, but that's like a warning label.
Where are you going?
I was going to say, I was going to relate the sunset to the nice weather we've been having recently and make a reference as to how beautiful it's been outside. But then you started making fun of me, so I don't want to do that anymore.
I feel like I've been making fun of you a lot.
That's all right, though.
Are
I think you're
you
getting me back for last season.
I mean, I feel like every show there was just something.
It's my
and
nature.
There was. You planned it.
It's my nature. I don't plan it. It just happens. Sometimes you provoke me. But you know what we got to do?
We're gonna get into that.
We got to go to State of the Arts.
Good evening and welcome to this week's edition of State of the Arts. I'm very pleased to introduce Rich Schmitz and Bob Applegate. They will be playing Deep River Blues and St. Thomas. And first, here's St. Thomas.
That's a little piece from the Caribbean islands. And this next one, both songs are about water. I don't know why we did that. This one's a tune by the Delmore Brothers. It's one called the Deep River Blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. I got them deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on, I said let the waves sweep along. I got them deep river blues. If my boat sinks with me, I'll go down, don't you see? I got them deep river blues. There ain't no one gonna cry for me, and the fish all go out on a spree when I get them deep river blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. I got them deep river blues. Let the rain drop right on, said let the waves sweep along. I got them deep river blues. I'm going back to Muscle Shoals. Times are better there, I'm told. I got them deep river blues. Now I'm gonna say goodbye, and if I sink, you better let me die. I got them deep river blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. I got them deep Let the rain drive right on. I said, let the waves sweep along. I got them deep river blues. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. I got them deep river blues. Let the rain drive right on. I said, let the waves sweep along. I got them deep river blues. I got them deep river blues. I got them deep river blues.
I'd like to thank Rich Mitz and Bob Applegate. And here's a look at the state of the arts in your world this week. On April 26, Opera Illinois will present The Barber of Seville at the Peoria Civic Center. The show opens at 8 p.m. and tickets start at $25. Call 673-7253. And on April 28th, the Bradley Symphonic Band and Symphonic Winds will give a concert at 3 p.m. at Dingledine Music Center. Tickets are $5 for adults with free admission for students. Call 677-2595. And that's it for this week's edition of State of the Arts. I'm Martha Zaborowski. Back to you, Matt and Molly.
That was enjoyable. Would you call that bluegrass?
I don't really know what else you would call it, though.
It's bluegrassy.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
blue,
I don't know
greenish,
what-
grassy.
Let's ignore that.
All right.
I don't really know. I don't have anything to compare to. I really don't know much about
It was nice, though.
bluegrass. It was very nice.
You know,
Some musical talent.
we talked about, well, I believe it was last week, Little Emo from Emos, how we wanted to be his friend.
Yeah.
I want to be those guys' friend. They could
I
just
think
hang
we're
out in
gonna
my
have to go
basement.
through the same process.
They could just they could just hang out in my basement. I'd be like, hey, can I hear a tune? And they just strum me up a little bluegrass and they'll put me in a nice,
They're
chipper
going to be
mood.
on command. Are you going to let them out every so often?
I mean, they can hang out. They don't have to live down there. But I figured it'd be a nice place. Set up a couch. They can take a nap and they can
Yeah.
sing me to sleep.
Do you think they'd be okay with it?
I don't know.
You could ask. We could have a party with them and Little Emo.
like I want to be your friend party.
They have to go. It's a mutual selection
It's an
process.
interview. Oh.
We're never going to get away from that idea.
No, because I really think it works.
Do you think that means we're missing something in our lives?
I don't know. I mean, I have friends. They cost me money, but I mean, I have them.
I know my parents have to make the payments because I can't afford them.
That's nice.
Yeah, my friends try and keep me up to date.
That reminded me of, I'm kind of bouncing back and forth here. I'm not really focused on one particular item. The Bluegrassy was, did you ever see that movie, Little Brother, Where Art Thou?
No.
Me neither, but I got the soundtrack. The music on there, it's,
Doesn't George Clooney sing?
he
on
doesn't
there?
actually sing, he lip
pretends.
syncs.
He lip syncs.
He sings about as well as I do, I'm assuming.
Which is
Not very
we've
well.
figured out.
Yeah, we did sing. We did sing.
Last semester or last season?
And we played the guitar.
We did.
But you know what we're gonna do?
What?
We're gonna let Bob and Rich play another tune for us as we let the credits take us home.
Take care.
Bye.